You should have a paper 7-7. Do you have 7-7 or 7-8? Okay, I think everybody has 7-7 and maybe not 7-8.
Just 7-7. I got both.
You got both of them. I think they say basically what I'm doing here, what I'm saying here. Let's do 7-8. You see what he's explaining here is the 10.2 points for the non-dealer and how the cribbage law dictates that the dealer will win the game by scoring his hand on the 9th deal. And that's true of a very high percentage of the games. Remember how many of the games were nine deals on that chart? That's a whole lot of them. And then how many were 8 and how many were 10. So and actually he shows the numbers here. 10, 26, 36, 52, 62, 78, 88, 104 for the non-dealer, and then the dealer 16, 26, 42, 52, 68, so on. And the next one, 7-9, gets into this, what I was talking about, is that the winner of the first crib plays defensive. Plays defensive. You have the advantage and you play to protect it. And down in the middle of that first page, it's marked 7-9. It does not say the non-dealer should. It says the non-dealer must play offense with the very first card played in the game. In other words, if you don't have the crib on the opening, you are laying your cards down in a way that you think will result in pegs. You're going after the dealer on hand 1. You're not going to wait till hand 8 and think, gee, woohoo, pull this out on 4th Street. 4th Street miracle. No, get after it on 1st Street. And I think on 7-10, there's a paragraph there down about the 3rd paragraph that says it very well. You don't have 7-10? Okay, it probably says it very well then in 7-9. The non-dealer, it says down there why, the non-dealer must pick up an additional 7 points over the average during the 9-hand game to gain the advantage. And of course, the more points picked up over average, the better. Having first count on the 9th hand and within easy distance of winning is the goal of the non-dealer. You're trying to make up points along the board so that when the 9th deal comes around, who's counting first in the 9th deal? The person that got the first crib. So we want to be close enough. Since we didn't have that opening deal, we want to be close enough that when we count our hand, we can get out.
Hey, Ross, if somebody knows that you're going to play offensively, they can, of course, use that.
Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference.
Really?
You play your game. That's all you have control of. Doesn't make any difference. If you didn't get the opening crib, you play offense. If you did get it, you play defense.
But as an example, if you know the person will most likely peg, no pair.
Well, you're at a big disadvantage you would play, if you're the non-dealer, you don't have the opening crib, and your hand is 2, 3, 3, 4. What are you going to play? 3, sure. And you probably do that even if you didn't know about this. But by playing the 3, you've kept 3 cards in sequence. In a way, it looks like you made a defensive play. But by keeping 3 cards in sequence, you actually made an offensive play. See? And so sometimes what looks like your motivation in leading the 3 might have been only that, well, I got another 3. You might not have been thinking, well, by leading the 3, I got 2, 3, 4 in a row, which gives me some offensive pegging power. See? But that's all you can do is play the cards that you've got. The dealer, if they know what they're doing, is not going to cooperate with you, so it's very difficult for the non-dealer to peg anyway. But at least when you got the cards, go for it. And play your position, play your hand first, and the dealer's position second. Because you can't win the game if you don't make your position somewhere in that game. So there's no sense of thinking a miracle will happen on 4th Street. I know there's some folks that play for those miracles on 4th Street because when they happen, well, there's a celebration. Wow! But most of the time, they ain't going to happen. Now, if you